Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for March 2020. Okay, love life, career, whatever we need to know about for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross watchers, anybody who's here is welcome, because if you're here, you should be here. Okay, ooh. What do we need to know? Oh my God, well that's good. Lovely. Queen of Cups straight off the bat. Oh my God, with the 10 of Cups. Woohoo. Okay. Looking good, Saggy. Looking good. Very, very nice energy. Oh my God, your reading is gorgeous. Okay. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Right, Sagittarius, this is a fine reading. Let's just get that out of the way. A couple of you actually, a couple of you star signs have had good readings. Taurus had a great reading. So if you've got Moon or Rising in Taurus and you want a really good day and you want to cash in on 2 good readings, listen to this one and then move over to Taurus as well, because they had similar cards. Very, very nice energy. Okay. We enter March in Mercury retrograde, and we had a pretty nebulous, rocky February to get there. So you may be bringing with you some doubts from February. And Sagittarians, you know, you're not massively doubty type people, but everybody has their moments, okay? We start with the 5 of Pentacles. So in some sense, you're coming into March, and I would normally say feeling like you've been left out in the cold, but I don't think you feel that way. I think you have deliberately distanced yourself from something or somebody, okay? By the way, there will be an extended reading and the links in the description box. 5 of Pentacles always shows a lighted church window. And that's because something is on offer. It's just not something you want to take, okay? This can be a compromising situation to do with money. This is Mercury in Taurus, I think. No, it's Saturn in Taurus. So there's a certain kind of, this isn't right for me. This is not enough for me. I'm going to take what I call my walk in the snow, which is why you always see somebody kind of hanging around in the snow outside. So you come in with that kind of energy, and then something, itchy ear, something switches big style. Now, for some of you, this is to do with work. For some of you, this is love. I would imagine it's both, actually. Because what we get then, we get in the middle the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles always shows a guy who's like digging the ground or leaning on a spade, okay? And then we've got these gorgeous kind of orbital pentacles. This is, how far have I come? Where am I at? So you're going to be asking yourself that question. In your love life, am I getting what I deserve? Am I getting what I need, what I want, what I deserve? And then from the 7, we move to the 8. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is Sun in Virgo. This is getting a job done. This is working really hard at something. So for some of you, you get the opportunity to work harder at doing something that you love. This is how work and love are going to combine, okay? Because there is a sense here of love and pentacles mixing together. Now that is not a bad mix, okay? At this point, as you come into March and probably throughout February, you were distancing, you may have been saving money, you may have been wondering what you're doing in your job, you may have been thinking, where's my rainbow? Okay, that's a very Sagittarian thought. Okay, Sagittarius needs a rainbow because you're ruled by Jupiter, and because you are the lucky sign, but you're also the sign of the philosopher and the traveller. So in love and in life and in work, you need a rainbow. It's not enough for it just to be the pentacles. You know, you don't find many Sagittarians doing jobs just for money, maybe temporarily, but in general, they'll take the lower money for something they love, okay? And the same goes for relationships. You're not going to find many Sagittarians that are impressed by the trappings of something. You're going to want the heart and soul, the rainbow, the flood, the cups, the love, okay? Then we've got love coming in. This really, really beautiful Two of Cups. The partnership card. I love that. And these two snakes at the top, this kind of arrangement is the same shape as the angel that is blessing the union in the Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? And these two people are exchanging cups with each other. It's a beautiful thing. Venus in Cancer. Some of you may be becoming connected to a water sign or a Cancerian, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But it's a union of equals. When you get the Two of Cups, two people are exchanging cups together. It's not like, I'm not very sure, you know, you give me a big cup and then I'll just think about it. It's not that. It's like, we are both in this together, you know? It's like a Lady and the Tramp when they eat the spaghetti. They're both doing it, okay? I don't know where that came from, Sag, sorry. Then, as if that isn't enough, you get the Ten of Cups. There's your rainbow, Mars in Pisces. Very, very nice. To get the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups in a reading is really very fortuitous indeed. I mean, it's gorgeous energy. So someone's going to be telling you they love you. Someone's going to be coming to you with a cup. If you are in some kind of relationship and you want it to go to the next level, it looks like there will be an opportunity for that, particularly if you're in a relationship with a water sign or an earth sign here. We get movement, we get forward movement, we get things happening. Then up here, this rather beautiful card, Sagittarian energy, the Eight of Wands. Movement, things happening. Now this can also be travel, foreign travel. So you may meet, so if you're single, you would be well disposed here to be meeting somebody who lived overseas or out of town or in some way in a different area to you and coming together. So if there's somebody that maybe you've been corresponding with but you haven't met yet, it looks like there will be some kind of meeting. If you're single and looking for love, the Eight of Wands for me is sometimes internet dating. I'm not necessarily recommending it or not recommending it. If you do it, follow all the safety guidelines and everything. But lots of people do meet on the internet. We've heard of this internet thing, you know, we're all coming up to speed with it. So yeah, there could be a rainbow of love on internet dating. It's certainly my digital card. So you may, if you're waiting to hear from someone, you may get an email, a text, a DM. It's some kind of digital communication about wanting to meet and exchange these cups. It's not a standoffish, standalone energy. It's a healthy, well-developed offer. I like it a lot, especially if it's a Cancerian, okay? King of Swords over here. Now, we've been talking about this. Some of you have a work situation going on with a King of Swords type character, somebody who is not compromising and is not at all very Sagittarian, okay? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but the King of Swords for me, when it represents an authority figure, it represents a very uncompromising boss. It's, what's the word for it? Quite cold. It's someone who's clinical. It's someone who loves to, it's someone who's good at their job. but is also quite domineering and has everything worked out. If you argue with them, they will unfurl a spreadsheet. I mean, I know you don't unfurl spreadsheets, but do you know what I mean? They will point you in the direction of admin evidence, which is a death knell for a Sagittarius. You just be like, where's the feeling in that? They're not full of feeling like you, this person. So it depends what you want. You may find yourself having to negotiate with this person. And I think we touched on this last month. If you do, and you're going to fight fire with fire, you're going to have your figures in place. I know. Then we get the Fool. Some of you might walk. The Fool card is a beautiful card. It's the 0 card. It's the beginning of a new journey in the tarot. It's fortune favours the brave. Sagittarius's motto really could be fortune favours the brave, because you are fortunate and often brave, and often you're not afraid to take that leap, which is the Fool card. You may be required to take a leap into love. Somebody is going to offer you some love. The universe is going to offer you an equal relationship with somebody. Or you may take that leap from the 7 to the 8 of Pentacles. And that might involve negotiating that King of Swords, okay? Then we get the Chariot. We have two different Sphinxes and one charioteer, and they want to, there's masculine and feminine, and they want to go in different directions. Now you become the charioteer. It's Cancerian energy again. So Saggy, check back to early January when we had the eclipse in Cancer on the 10th. We had an awful lot of planets in Capricorn, and then we had this eclipse in Cancer, the opposite sign to Capricorn. And for you, it almost took your life purpose and your love purpose, which is the same thing, and melded them together as a kind of a rainbow, okay? Plus, what it reawoke in you, Saggy, which has been missing for a while, is a sense of quest. Now, a Sagittarian must have a sense of quest. You know, sometimes you can get bored in romantic relationships if there isn't a sense of it going on a journey, okay? Sagittarians are travellers. Now, that's often literal. Often Sagittarians are globetrotters, literally. Sometimes it's astral, sometimes it's in reading, sometimes it's in philosophy, it's in expanding the mind. Jupiter, expansion. I do this every month for you, Saggy, okay? It's what you do, it's who you are. That's it. It's not like that, it's la, like that, okay? Then we have the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is somebody who you're going to be associated with, I think, romantically. It's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because you've got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So if you're single, it looks like you could be meeting a water sign. If you're involved with a water sign, it will be going to another level towards that 10 of Cups. I like that. Let's have some Chuck Spezzano love cards. Valley Bobs joins us. She's just having a sneeze. A little sneeze on the bed. I think she woke herself up with a sneeze. Do you ever do that? Cats do. This is interesting. God, it's a massive storm outside. Okay. Just for some of you, maybe even 1 or 2 of you, infidelity. Now, I don't get cards that are telling me that someone's cheating on you here. I really don't. You might have an abundance of offers in March. You might get a lot of opportunities, and you might get your head turned if you're in a relationship. You might want to go on a quest. You might want to wander, okay? Fear of commitment. You might feel trapped, You might feel like you want to be free, okay? Doubt. You're right, Petal. She's fine. And jealousy. And I think that's someone being jealous of you. Thing is, Saggy, the cards are good. You got the 2 of Cups, you got the 10 of Cups, you've got new opportunities in love coming in, and it's too good to waste. So you may be faced, you may also hear from somebody who you weren't expecting to hear from with the 8 of Wands, with Mercury still being retrograde. It could be someone from the past, it could be an old flame, it could be someone you don't know fancies you, fesses up that they fancy you. Either way, you get the Grace card of love. But Saggy, it's going to be on your terms, okay? And nobody else's this month. And that goes for love and it goes for work. It's on your terms, nobody else's. Love it. In the extended reading, I'm going to have a look for who you might meet. I'm just going to look at who the other person is, how they feel. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, you get the Keeper of the Scales. This is about keeping things in balance. It's something you might find with that Fool energy and all the kind of zippity-doo-dah you're going to be feeling. That you're going to get very there's Sagittarius and then there's Superdrive Sagittarius. You might move into the Superdrive and that can make you very fiery, okay? Very gregarious and very lucky. And that's great, but there just needs to be a bit of balance, especially when it comes to making decisions about work, because your sense of freedom is going to be calling you enormously. It's like the call of the wild. Trust. Now, the Fool must have trust to be on the edge of that cliff and taking a leap. I'm not telling you to jump off a cliff, okay? This is about having faith. Having faith in your own luck, having faith in your own rainbow, okay? Saggy, I'm going to go and do your extended reading. I'm quite excited. The link's in the description box. Do subscribe to the channel and I will see you next time. Namaste.